worrying they will out all my secrets. Like, fuck you. Do what you need to do. You look worried.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Hello, Alicia. How are you?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh my goodness, it's been forever.
Yeah, it's so good to hear your voice. I hope you're doing really well.
Everything is just peachy in my hood.
Awesome. That makes me very, very happy. That's awesome. Awesome.
Everything is great. Yeah, I've been kind of staying out of things,
Right. Yeah.
but I do listen to y'all. I haven't done any lives. I'm working again, and a lot of things are happening in my real life that are for the good. And
Awesome.
yeah, I've been kind of just listening though when I can, and you can't help from chime in on this shit. Because,
Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
yeah, I think everybody's throwing their 2 cents in tonight, and we'll continue to do so because this is
Yeah.
not just real life. This is criminal.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, we look. Doxing comes with the territory. It happens on YouTube. It happens on social media. But this is fucking criminal.
Yeah.
Okay, and what I want Laura to do is to provide an example of who has done worse than this. I need the clip shot. I need the receipt, or she needs to just shut up about it.
Yeah, I agree.
Because in her live earlier, it was, well, there are people that have done so much worse. Well, please provide that example or shut up. Because no one here has ever done anything like that except for Oni.
Yeah.
Except for Oni. Can anybody think of anyone that was calculated about it, admitted to going to a store to buy a burner phone just so that way they could call CPS and made up the most grotesque things?
Yeah. See, that's what really gets me is going to buy the burner phone.
Yes.
Like that
She
is
knew what she was doing.
Absolutely.
Right.
But comes on and says, "Oh, I was mad. It was spur of the moment." What? Like how can
It
she?
wasn't spur of the moment, darling.
No.
The heat of the moment.
To stop herself. She had so many chances just to be like so much time to say no. I shouldn't do this, but she just went right through with it. Like
she probably been wanting to do it. That's why she knew exactly what to do. Go get a burner phone, right?
Yeah.
And I think she texted me from that burner phone months ago when she was trying to use one of Makeup Mobster's photos and pin it on Marianne and try to set her up. It was some crazy shit. But I think she actually texted me from that number because we were wondering why she had 2 phone numbers. And we're thinking that number is what she uses her troll accounts on. And she also used it to call CPS. Probably did some other dirty shit, like call my cancer center, right?
Right. Oh, gosh, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, she's a dirty little slithering snake.
Yeah.
That's what she is.
Oh, God.
Yep. She's behind some other shit. I'm willing to put money on it that she's behind, and when people say, I just want to come up here because somebody made an example. They put in a community post that, oh, well, Alicia called the police on Corey. You fucking right, I did, and I'll do it again.
Yeah,
but
I heard.
Did was legal.
Yeah.
Okay. What I did was legal. The police were on my side. Corey is a known harasser. She is a bully. The police have been to her house several times. That's legal what I did. Yeah. Okay. What Laura did is illegal. Know the difference before you try to use something against me. No, ma'am. You're not going to do that. So then they'll try to throw up everything that everyone else has done to kind of compare it to Laura's. No comparison. What Laura did tops everyone. It tops everyone. She's the worst. It even tops MGL. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that is pretty bad.
Yeah,
that is pretty bad. And I agree. That's just calculated hate in my opinion.
Right.
She always has to do the worst.
Yeah, she'll top you. Definitely.
Yeah. And I think I think somehow she thinks that makes her look superior to people. Maybe look what I can do. I can go hard on people,
Yeah.
And maybe it makes her look tough or makes her look untouchable or something, but no, it just makes her look like a fucking cunt in my eyes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, she admitted to being a bully in high school. Well, right. I bet you she can. Like, she was just one of those bullies that were all mouth. She couldn't do anything with her fist. She was one that did more talking than action.
Oh, yeah.
But she has done other things in the past. Like film at a funeral.
Right.
Nobody has done that in this community except for her.
Yeah.
Nobody faked their own. Tried to stage a suicide. Nobody's done that except for her. Except it's tacos. Like Laura goes beyond the Call of Duty to do disgusting things. She's doxed people. She's doxed kids before. She's doxed jobs before. Yes, I have doxed. Okay, I went real life on Diane years ago. But this is like Laura tops all of that. So Laura, I want you to provide an example of someone doing worse than you.
Right. Yeah.
I would never do anything criminal to get back at a YouTuber.
Right. Right. Don't forget, she also said that she would go after kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
She would
Kids
go
not
after
off limits.
creators who had kids. She would
And
go
more.
after.
I'm about to freak loud cap her ass again. You're talking about how is a horrible parent. You need to look in the mirror, darling, because you sent your kid off with a crackhead, a meth head.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
your son's father was a meth head, and you sent them to go stay with him, knowing that he was a drug dealer.
Wow.
Again, you have no room to be talking about anyone's parenting, Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Hated your kids. Don't even get me started on it, Laura, because I will come back just to drag your ass to hell with me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you keep calling MM a bad parent, bitch. You're just trying to justify your actions, bitch.
Mm-hmm. I can think of at least a couple times there where she has like used her kids on here to gain sympathy, gain money or whatever. Back, you know what I mean? So yeah,
Space
yeah.
can't be in one of them. Space can't be in one of them. Then she let a daughter host a live. Like she's the one that pimps her kids out.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what she subjects them to this shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And Liza, yeah, there is audio out there. Talking, I think it was in a Discord or something like that, or a private message or something, where she was talking to a couple of her mods, I do believe it was, about staging a suicide.
Yeah.
In order to get people to stop talking about her.
Yeah.
How are they going to feel when they hear that type of thing? And she was going to get her daughter to come on to her channel, and go live and tell everybody that she had OD'd or she was in the hospital because she tried to unalive herself. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to talk about anyone being insecure and thin-skinned, she's the epitome of that, because I would never stage something like that or go criminal and totally call CPS on someone, go out of my way to get a burner phone. That's
Yeah.
Laura.
Yeah, and that's like intent, and she knew that she had to do something to cover her ass.
Yeah.
You know, hence the burner phone.
But notice how CPS came to her house days after the incident took place.
Right. Right.
And then Molly's CPS call was also right after that.
Right.
I think she's responsible, and I've been saying it, and so is everyone else, that she called on herself, because the last time it was just too coincidental that it happened right after MM's.
Right. Yeah.
And they also said some sick, disgusting sexual things on that call.
Yes. And that's 100% Laura, right?
That's totally Laura. I think Laura is like a dirty old man locked up inside of a woman's body.
Yeah, absolutely. Because she is very sexually deviant. She's
Someone that doesn't get laid ever and probably has cobwebs growing down there. She absolutely has one of the most filthiest minds that I've ever come across.
Yeah, she does. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that for sure. So
yeah, she's like a 300-year-old man that hasn't been laid, locked into a woman's body.
with her ball sack turkey makeup.
Right. I heard she was making fun of JP's looks.
Yes,
You better go look in the mirror, darling. Okay,
Yeah,
because you don't even compare to JP.
Yeah, I mean, I usually don't like talking about people's looks or whatever, but
Me
that was,
either.
struck me. That was funny as fuck. I'm sorry. It just was that I busted out laughing because that was funny as fuck. I'm sorry.
You have pterodactyl fucking claws coming in your ass toes. Prehistoric looking fucking toes.
Marcy, I hear what you're saying there, girl. I really do.
Yeah, she tried to lie about my shit and say that I went to the ER just for meds.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know. I still question today her journey, that she supposedly had, whatever. I question it a lot. I really, really do.
Then she said she was sick because of chemo, letting her resistance down. I work around sick people every day, and I haven't been sick once. And I went through all the fucking rounds of chemo. So I don't know where she's coming from with that. Your resistance is usually low during and a little bit after, but I mean, I'm around sick people every day, all day.
Yeah. Sorry.
So,
yeah. Crazy. Well, you know what? I mean, she's the type of person that just goes too far. And then we end up in a situation like we are in now, where there's proof out there. People got sick and tired of listening to her lying and making up stories and deflecting and everything. And here we are with these messages being sent to Makeup Mobster. Here,
Yeah.
this really did happen. This, you know what I mean? So she makes her bed. She's lying in it right now, and it ain't fucking comfortable. I'm sure it's a lumpy bed.
She didn't own anything either. The only reason why she went live to admit it is because she knew it was already going to be outed. Not to mention, it was also said behind the scenes, not by the same person, but by another person that just left her, that she shared my medical paperwork in her Discord. Yes,
Oh,
and they sent me the proof, y'all.
oh my God.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fucked up.
After she went on a live and claimed that she didn't share it, it was being shared in Discord. Now, I had to show stuff because I was being called a liar by her. So that's the only reason I had to show paperwork on a live, because this imbecile was calling me a liar. Well, what do you know? Was it about a month ago? Somebody sent me a text message, and it was proof that she was sharing my stuff in her paper, in her freaking Discord. So
Oh my
I got my
gosh.
paperwork because I sent her the proof, the raw proof. I sent her
Right.
all
Yeah,
this.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was stuff that she didn't even, I didn't show on here. It was stuff that I
Right.
only sent to her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never again will I do
Yeah.
that to you.
She was questioning your cancer.
Yeah,
And-
I question everything about her whole life.
Yeah,
Everything she's ever
absolutely.
done. Yeah.
Yeah, very much.
Her whole
very much.
life is in question. She's one big mutation. Yeah. I mean, I've always proven everything I've ever done. That's one thing she's never been able to fucking do, ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Marcy, that was a horrible story too with her daughter
oh yeah.
in the shower and stuff. Oh God, that's just horrible.
She's just one big fuck up. That's all I could say.
Yes, yeah. And I don't even know if that story is actually really true,
What?
that it actually really happened with her daughter.
Oh, that's absolutely true.
She really did that, because I'm wondering if she just made it up, like
Oh, well, she
Laura
probably made it up because
Yeah.
she's full of shit and she's always trying to tell some story that fits into
Yeah.
some narrative or story. But no, that's how she explained it. If she's willing to use her kid for some stupid bogus story to fit
Yeah.
into someone, then yeah, well, it's true. Yeah. Then she's tried to change it all up. Yeah.
Right. I was just gonna say she's never really backed down from that story, but she sure has told it. I've heard 3 different versions myself.
Right. Well, because she tries to play psychologist. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Which she's nothing close to. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
She
She's a
needs a
fucking joke.
psychologist. God damn.
She's a fucking joke. I've never met anyone like her. She's special. I'm just gonna call her special.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Oh my
I think
goodness.
that's a great word. Just she's special.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well,
Okay. Let's get through this proof here, and then we'll go over and we'll have a listen to what Laura had to say about it. Because
oh, okay. I was gonna jump down so that way you could finish your little commentary.